What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Going to be doing Guardian Druid 5 mass full clear of Orgrimmar. It's been a while since I've done it. I don't think I ever recorded a 5 clear, so I'm doing Guardian, so might as well go ahead and do it. Actually end up doing 44k DPS in here, which was more than I was expecting. I don't have any Twilight Devastation. I don't have any good corruption that works with Guardian Druid. Mind Flay, and then a whole lot of crit. My major essence I'm running is Conflict of Strife, just because I thought I would need more DPS, and I like to DPS on my Guardian. The reason I'm running that is Maul for 6 seconds increases my swipe and thrash damage by 25%. So I'm all about extra damage. So I go ahead and clear this out. I look at my sanity at the bottom. Insanity, sanity, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm realizing I'm still up because there's an elite right there you're going to have to kill. So you're going to get plus 200. Might as well kill some stuff to clear a path for the little run through in the middle. Plus there was a chest up here, so might as well get it. Looking at the sanity now, it's getting low enough where I can go up there and actually DPS this guy. DPS right now I'm doing in the 50k, so it's not too bad. This guy likes to throw shit and push you back, which as a melee it kind of hurts, and as a tank it really hurts because you don't get to DPS all that time, you know. But yeah, I was happy doing 44k in here. Pretty easy. Move from Surging Fist, move from the little blob he throws, get ready to run in. Full sanity. This is probably the easiest side in the game, in my opinion. Of all places that have this, even Stormwind. It's pretty simple. I'm pulling pretty good. I'm keeping, you can tell in the top right corner, it looks like the Thrash ability. That's when I have it up, like it's up right now. So, like I said, it increases swipe and thrash damage by 25%. That it also increases the dot damage of thrash. So I'm pretty happy with that as an ability. I hate taking tank essences for the major because they're just all about stopping damage. Like, we need some DPS tank. Like, if we could get Focusing Iris, that would be pretty baller. Because they're all going to be stacked on you because you're pulling a shitload of aggro and you can just burn them all down super quick. But this actually works out pretty well. My crit is 37 or 38%. So with 38%, with 25% extra damage of thrash, it adds up pretty quick. As you can see, I'm getting all the things, the little shits that you pick up and drink. Trying to find the bad one. I just found the bad one. It's green, so now I know not to drink green shit. So I'm going to drink the rest, do the totems. As long as I don't drink green shit, I'm fine. Just found out that red gives me 100, so pretty happy about that. Going to go straight in DPS. My goal is to keep that 25% buff on at all times. It's kind of hard when you jump around and shit. I had the Mind Flay there, so I didn't really reset. I want the Mind Flay to do damage on them. Mind Flay hits for a shit ton, so I'm all about the Mind Flay. Even on my Boomy, it hits for a shit ton. It's on a 475 leg piece, so yeah, it hits pretty good. Killed him pretty quick. Always run over here to see if there's an extra chest. There is. Normally there's 2 on this side since it's the first layer or first grouping or whatever the hell you want to call this shit. And so always look for them. Trying to get my mementos up. I don't know. I just call them Mentos. Fuck it. It's a fresh maker. So yeah. I always try to keep use that for gems on all my 475 gear that I know I'm going to keep. That work good for Guardian, balance, and healing. I did stack up some crit to help out my balance, and it actually helped out my Guardian too, because Guardian has Moonfire Dot, and Moonfire Dot is actually my top DPS ability. So it helps that. It helps the tick. It helps the crit. It helps thrash crit. So I'm all about it. DPS in here, I forget where I get in a little trouble. I think it's on this boss, or this little side boss coming up is when I get in a little trouble. And it uses my lifesaver, which I hate using. I actually only used, I think, 2 orbs. Might have been 1 orb in here with that lifesaver. So, but yeah, it kind of pisses me off. Of course, I should have just used it here after this pull, just because I don't know. I'm a retard, and I thought I could kill this boss. On my balance, I would be able to if I popped Incarn. But on this guy, he doesn't have the 65, 75k DPS. Of course, I fall off there like a retard. Trying to run back up to him, I get hit by that shit, lose more sanity. So yeah, he doesn't have the 60, the 75k burst damage that I need just to own this guy super quick. Of course, he does his knockback into while I have shit around me. I guess that's kind of bad luck. I get pushed off there again, run into that shit again, so I'm going to take some heavy stuff, and there's my lifesaver, so I get 500 sanity, whatever the hell it is, sanity, there it is, pop it up. So I get a 500 there. Like I said, I should just use the damn orb and save that. So right now, if I was, shit, I'm going to yawn if you watch my videos. Right now, if I was recording my voice in real time, I was cussing up a storm because when my lifesaver is gone, I feel like I'm just done. I'm wasting time. I'm going to die. It's all stupid. But like I said, man, he's doing pretty good damage. I'm not going to be, I can't be too upset with him. As I've said before, trying to keep my stacks up. I moved a little late there, so I lost 60 sanity. Got a good little hole to run through there. Run through good here so I don't get hit by the prank shit. I'm sitting at, 450 out of the 500, so I'm not too worried about this next fight. Trying to get all the little bullshits to drink, and should be heading towards the boss on this end right now. Not going to orb because it's not going to give me much. So get out of the way of defiled ground. Move as much as you can. Get out of the way of those AoE bullshits. The issue there is I can't see that I have my little minion thing bullshits around me. My little shadow jobs. So, of course, I can't see because the little balls are the same color as me around me. So, of course, I get knocked out there in some dumb shit. Don't need to use an orb. Works pretty good. So, rolling through. I know the images are coming up. So, I'm just rolling through on my mount. I've already cleared ahead of me. So, I don't have to worry about stealthing and dashing and all that shit. I can just stay mounted and run all the way to this wing. There's my damage. Moonfire's doing 20%. Thrash is doing 17%. And I think Mindflay was in the teens for amount of my damage. So, like I said, it's not bad. I'm thinking I could maybe push 20k DPS in a battleground. Maybe a little bit more, actually. I think the essences are the key. Try to get all the essences that will actually increase damage. Not really worried about tanking and taking crap tons of damage. I mean, I will, but more about DPSing. So, like, Conflict and Strife is my main. I think that's the biggest damage boost we have for the essences. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I love Guardian. Pushed up to 1800 in threes in PvP on Guardian. So hopefully, actually and truthfully, I will probably start playing more Guardian. I'm going to push Mythic as balance. I think I'm at 2100 now, Mythic score. So I'm going to try to push that up. Did my first 17 in time a couple days ago. So that video will be up here soon. And, yeah, so we got that going on. And I think I'm going to PvP as Guardian. I just like Guardian. There's a red there, so it's going to give me 100. It's pretty cool. Trying to get my stack there. There it is. So my Sharpened Claws is up. Everything's doing, Swipe and Thrash is doing 20% more. I get the little orb proc. So I'm just going to go ham on these guys. I don't take any sanity loss, and I'm not really taking any damage from anything. It's kind of nice not to worry about the damage part. Even on my Boomy, though, he's pretty tanky as a spec. I run in there just to see if there's a box in there. Of course, there's not. And now it's time for this little wing boss. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The only thing I noticed, he's doing the Void Torrent, run around in a circle, or run through him. I've heard that works. The only thing I noticed about Guardian is getting through this bubble. Boomy, I had no problem getting through that bubble. And even Feral, I had no problem getting through that bubble. But for some reason, Guardian doesn't have the burst. I get hit there by the Void. But, Void Torrent, or whatever the hell it's called. Void, whatever the shit is. But yeah, so that's the only downside I've seen of Guardian so far. Is, you just take, like that little... So, on the balls, at the end... he does that also. So you know you're not going to be able to DPS that, and that kind of upsets me because it means I'm going to lose sanity, extra sanity that I wouldn't have lost on my balance. Get a good Mind Flay proc there. Go ahead and take him down. DPS wise, in the 40s right now. I get it up to, I believe it's 45 or 44 or 45k at the end of this, which actually, truthfully, I am not upset about. I didn't want to pull too many mobs together, which is something I probably could have done as tank and just AoE'd them down super hard. Their little fear shit popped up, so I had to get out of that way. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty smooth ride, except for that one part where I should have used the orb, and that's just because I'm retarded. So Guardian wise, if I would have used an orb there, I would still have my lifesaver. I don't think my health's gotten down too low. I hate this side on Guardian because sometimes the headbutt will knock me through the black shit, and right there just kind of sucked. I think I popped bar skin here soon, probably not. Just DPS in here. I get the little proc where I'm not going to lose any sanity. I'm not going to have any issues with that. I get feared into my orbs. I didn't really have an out there, so that kind of sucks. DPSing pretty good here. Trying not to get that shit on me. Of course, he pushes me through into my disorient bullshits. And since I'm under a 50% sanity, the little dumb shit comes out, so that's always exciting. Waiting for these to go down just because I want to run around. Of course, the fear guy pops up. It's like Blizzard hates us. But I do like how Blizzard did this. It's a very challenging. Well, I guess it's not as challenging now. It used to be a very, very big challenge for me. Gear up. I think I'm 476 item level as tank, and I'm 478 item level as Boomy. I was going to put an orb there since I had the proc, the little can't lose any sanity proc, and my haste is increased. But, of course, since I'm under 50%, the little dumb shit comes out and hits me, so I can't do my orb. Right there, I've noticed on my balance, I can just burn this guy without worrying about the little pigs, because I just solar beam them all. But I'm gonna have to kill them on my Guardian. I can't just sit here and not kill them. I go ahead and pop Barskin. As tank, Barskin does do damage. I'm going to pop Natural Instincts here and also pop Frenzy Region to heal. It's the first time I've had to self-heal myself. And now we're moving really smooth. If that's the first time I've had to heal myself, I am pretty happy with that. It's the first time I think I had to use Natural Instincts too. So super happy about that. I'm running 3 stacks on my Azurite gear, 3 stacks of when you thrash, your direct damage has a 50% chance to increase your agility by 257, and it can stack up a shit ton. So it actually does stack up. I mean, we're talking thousands since I have it on 3 things. And I'm running Gore and Moonfire on 2 things because, again, Moonfire is my number 1 DPS ability, even in PvP, PvE also, even in here. So I like to stack it as much as I can. Of course, I don't need the lunar empowerment that it grants, but who gives a shit? If you haven't done that before in your Guardian, I would suggest stacking Moonfire unless you're tanking mythics and stuff. If you're doing Guardian as a DPS like I like to take abilities that increase my DPS. Here's that Void again. I know I'm not going to get through it, so I kind of just run off, try to get out of the way of Defile Ground. He's going to Search Darkness, get a good Mind Flay proc there, so that's helping a little bit. Took a little bit of sanity loss right there, all the blue shit on the ground, but get out of the way of Defile Ground. I still have half my sanity, and I get a good Mind Flay proc, so he's going to go down. And he goes down, so 44K, 45K if you want to round up. If you round down, it's 44K. But it's a 5-mass clear. Of course, loot the side chests. Of course, I've done this so many damn times that all the little pets I've gotten tons of. Get 470 waste with a shitty Mind Flay corruption. I have 475 legs, so I'm not going to switch it out or waste. Hopefully you enjoy this video, and take care.